Hello, everybody. Happy Dreamforce. Thank you so much for joining us at our session today. Today our session is Audience Growth Tactics, Navigating Data Source Relationships at Scale. My name is Jess DeLuca, and this is my esteemed colleague, Glorios, and we are data scientists from the Marketing Cloud Einstein team. Before we get started, a bit of housekeeping. Some of the content that we're presenting is forward-leaning, so please keep this in mind and make any purchase decisions based on generally available products and services. We are in the midst of a fourth industrial revolution. The emergence of big data, coupled with faster technology and lower computing costs, has given rise to a new world order, where intelligence reigns supreme. And in this new world, how we surface that intelligence has fundamentally changed. Traditional skills and tools are not enough when business demands a unified view of the consumer with real-time big data analytics. The modern marketer needs to level up their skill set and their tool set in order to navigate the ever-growing scale and complexity of big data ecosystems. And this is where Einstein comes in. To help marketers answer their core business questions in new ways. Today we're going to demonstrate how two of our products, Einstein Segmentation and Segment Level Reach, will help Sarah, a Northern Trail Outfitters marketer, reimagine her audience growth tactics by understanding her customers better and leveraging that consumer intelligence to drive new business. To begin, let's learn a little bit more about Sarah and her current challenges at Northern Trail Outfitters.
So Sarah is responsible for activating audience-targeted ad campaigns to increase the global tent sales for Northern Trail Outfitters. She's only comfortable using the first-party data of Northern Trail Outfitters. That means she's retargeting the same users over and over again that are in Northern Trail Outfitters data sets. Some of the attributes of those retargeting users are hikers who've opened an email, those who are likely to buy crampon, and other outdoor club members. She's limiting her ability to reach out to new customers, to understand her customers a little bit better. And she definitely knows that there's more customers to reach if she can just improve the personal messaging. So she reached out to Einstein. She reached out to Einstein to learn new attributes about her customers. And in doing so, she found out that Marketing Cloud has dozens of data providers across the globe with 500,000 of data attributes and also a reach to billions of devices. So this provides a great opportunity for Sarah to scale up her audience for her ad campaigns. So let's look at some of the third-party attributes that Marketing Cloud provides. Some of them are motorcycle owners, social media influencers, technology enthusiasts. As a matter of fact, Sarah actually struck up a deal with the data partners to buy this data in order to understand her customers a little bit better. Now she has that data, she needs to know how to use it to understand her customer a little bit better, and also how to find new customers to sell more tents. So very determined, Sarah came here at Dreamforce at our session, Audience Growth Tactics, Navigating Data Source Relationships at Scale, in order to level up her skill and tool set. Let's see what she learned.
In today's session, we're going to demonstrate how a trailblazer marketer can understand their audience better and then use that intelligence to find similar but larger audience. Now, in this example, we are the marketing trailblazers, and we're looking to understand you, our audience, so we can reach similar people across Dreamforce who would be interested in our session message. So let's begin with a quick exercise. We're going to ask 5 people 5 questions about their role, skill set, and where they've explored around Dreamforce, and then plot these results on a people graph. Our sample audience includes our new friends from the audience, Yakov, David, Jay, Tony, and Tiffany. Thank you for participating. And here are the results for our audience analysis. Now you can see the people graph on the right, which considers all 5 people as nodes. The node size represents the number of attributes a person has, and the thickness of the connecting edge represents how many shared attributes exist between any two people. Now you'll notice that the most similar people in the graph are Yakov and David. They share 4 attributes in common. They're data scientists who program in Scala and have been to the Trailhead Zone and Einstein Ridge. Now, this is an interesting data visualization and analysis to find similar people, but what we really want to find are the most similar attributes about our audience. So what do we need to do? We need to flip the graph. And when we transpose the matrix, we effectively build an attribute graph, where the nodes are now attributes connected by the people that they have in common. And immediately we see the most similar attributes of our audience are the 3 Dreamforce destinations, with the Trailhead Zone being the attribute that we all have in common. Now, this sample size is tiny, and we certainly can't go around and ask everyone at Dreamforce these questions. So how are we going to scale up our audience? We need a new data source, one with similar attributes but can apply to everybody. So let's scale it up by examining all Dreamforce attendees' selected product interests. Now we have an audience size of the 170,000 people here at Dreamforce this year and 32 Salesforce products. And we can reduce the number of products we're looking at to the 3 that we care about: Trailhead, Einstein, and Marketing Cloud. Let's plot these results on a Venn diagram. Here we see the 3 products surfaced as the most important attributes of our audience, but at a larger scale, mapping all Dreamforce attendee product interests. So now we're looking at populations of people within each bubble. Our attribute graph demonstrated that our session audience was best represented by the trailblazers at the intersection of Trailhead and either Einstein or Marketing Cloud. Now you can see our session is the small gray bubble in the middle. Notice it's completely inside the Trailhead Zone, since all our session members have that as an interest. But also notice the audience subsets. In addition to Trailhead, some had an interest in Einstein, and some had an interest in marketing. So to grow our audience population, we're going to look at the superset reach of these specific audience overlaps. Here we've highlighted the superset population of Trailhead and Einstein. And here we've highlighted the superset population of Trailhead and marketing. Now together, we look at the superset reach of both audience overlaps that we care about. Now, if we had considered all 32 Salesforce products, we would have had to sift through about 500 audience overlap combinations. But thanks to our attribute graph analysis with our sample audience, we've been able to zero in on the 2 attribute combinations which matter the most: Trailhead and Einstein, or Trailhead and marketing. And with that, we found our Dreamforce kindred spirits and know precisely which trailblazers that we should engage with our session message. And just like that, we've learned how to navigate data source relationships for populations of people using a sweet blend of network graphs, set theory, and combinatorics. And perhaps most importantly, we've identified the intelligent subset of Dreamforce trailblazers who would be most interested in our session. Now, this was a good conceptual exercise to highlight some of the underlying principles behind our products. But the actual application of these concepts at scale is a much more difficult problem. How do we navigate the audience overlaps for dozens of data providers across hundreds of thousands of attributes with billions of devices? Have no fear, Einstein is here to help marketers answer their core questions in new ways at scale. Marketing Cloud Einstein has point-and-click big data and machine learning tools which sort through all the possible audience overlap patterns and surface only the audience personas that matter the most. For example, to understand your customers better, we have our Einstein segmentation tool, which crunches the audience overlap patterns of more than 10,000 attributes for 500 million users at a time. In fact, this tool can identify audience patterns or personas containing up to 6 attributes. How many combinations of 6 do we get from 10,000 attributes? More than the number of stars in the known universe. And to top it off, these numbers only reflect the scale and complexity of analyzing the personas for a single data provider. Now, Marketing Cloud Einstein has dozens of data providers across 240 geographical regions that can help fuel this analysis. Einstein segmentation is a really powerful tool to have in your analytics sandbox. Now, Einstein segmentation is great for understanding your customers, but what about reaching new customers? We have a variety of tools that help tackle this question, but today we're going to highlight one of the newest tools in our analytics sandbox, segment level reach. This analytics tool measures the overlap between a high-value audience and a data provider's portfolio of audiences, and then benchmarks those third-party attributes using a reach index. So there's an easy side-by-side comparison of your audience extension opportunities. Segment level reach tool is an excellent way to assess new business opportunities for a given data provider and can help surface the most intelligent ingredients for scaling your model audiences. And with that, you now have the skills and the tools you need to thrive as a modern marketer in this new world. Go forth and blaze your trail.
Yes. After Dreamforce, Sarah was pumped. She was challenged. She had all the skills and a tool set to be able to launch her new ad campaign to new audience to sell more tents. She was on a mission. She was on a mission to find a persona for novel trial outfitters, then study the audience extended reach, then after that, launch her a campaign. First up, Einstein segmentation. Let's take a look at some of the results. So after an astronomical amount of attribute combinations, Einstein segmentation was able to return the top 25 personas for novel trial outfitters. So she took a closer look into those, and she found out that previous 10 buyers are actually also within those personas. This is exactly what she was looking for. So she took a closer look into this, and she was able to find 6 attributes for those previous 10 buyers. These include motorcycle owners, new homeowners, those who watch Family Guy, football fans, those who are likely to buy crampons, adult club members. So crampon buyers and adult club members are actually part of the novel trial outfitters data set already. So of course they will have a high similarity to those who are previous 10 buyers. And also these audiences are very small, only within 1,000. She needs to reach the millions. She needs to reach a global tent sale for her company. So she knows what to do. So with the personas that she got from Einstein segmentation, she used those with a segment level reach tool and to find the best attributes that will extend the reach for her campaign. Here are the results. She found out that the new homeowners will increase her reach to 300 million users across the world. That is a step up from the thousands of users that she was targeting in the first place. Not only that, she was able to start her campaign with such, and she had a very successful campaign. And she was able to reach, to increase the sales by 3 times, and her boss promoted her. I mean, that's what marketers want, promotion, more sales, and she was able to take a vacation somewhere far away where she would not hear anything about tents again. Well, I would anyway.
The 4th Industrial Revolution is reshaping how marketers answer their core questions. For the modern marketer, big data plays an instrumental role in understanding your customer and finding new prospects. This requires the modern analyst to level up their skills and their tools to successfully navigate these big data ecosystems and reinvent their marketing strategy. Here at Salesforce, we want anyone with the desire, will, and determination to be empowered by Trailhead and Einstein to level up their capabilities so that they too can thrive in this new world order. And you can trust that Einstein and Marketing Cloud are the right partners to help you navigate those data source relationships at scale with our point-and-click big data analytics tools. And both the products that we presented today are generally available. So you can ask more questions about that if you'd like. But together with your skills and our tools, you too can be a trailblazer like Sarah and transform your business for the better with intelligent marketing. Thank you. Stay tuned for the developer keynote, which is coming up this Thursday at 1. And if you want to learn more about Marketing Cloud Einstein or Salesforce DMP, you can go to the Marketing Lodge, which is in the Palace Hotel. Thank you very much.